say living life is free, I'll have to deny, 'cause every day I pay the price.
Wow, I'm dumb. Yeah, I say that like I just found out. No, I know I wasn't ever the smartest person, but sometimes in life, you really figure out how much things go over your head. And it kind of hit me, and it's okay, because I needed that. It was humbling. And welcome to the Complicated But Kind of Simple podcast. I'm here today with another video. I am super excited. I had a lot of thinking happening over this past weekend, and it's just been interesting how I've just been almost unlocking new thoughts and new doors, and trying to not just rewrite my mindset completely, but see where I'm coming from and seeing where I'm trying to go. And yeah, that's just been really fun. And I don't mean to be angry or mean to myself when I say I'm dumb. I say it with the most honest intentions, which is kind of messed up, but it's true. And personally, I don't think it's that bad. You know, not everyone can be smart. Not everyone can be at the top of the leaderboard and everything in life. It's just, that's not how things work. And I understand that, you know. Some of my best friends that I have are just not very bright too, you know, during high school and stuff. And people I've had during my life, like, they're not very smart, but that doesn't mean they're not a good time. But I feel like I'm smart enough not to look at smart people and say that, wow, that's how dumb I am looking at smart people. No, I'm just smart enough to look at kind of smart people, looking at smart people, saying, wow, look how smart I'm not. Because yeah, it's true. And I don't say to put myself down. It's just I'm not using my brain effectively, I guess. You know, that's part of it. Now, am I like kind of bright? Like, yeah, I do pretty well in math, and I understand topics pretty well, and I like to just expand on ideas. That's pretty much all I did this past weekend, right? But I was having like a certain idea in my head. I was like, about life and about myself. And it was so funny because yesterday funny for me, but yesterday I go and I was telling my friends about something, and I go, yeah, it's just not it. It's just not time, bro. Like, I'm just doing some other stuff right now. They're like, yeah, we know. And then I go and I check my phone, and hold up, let me go back. So I was basically saying that I feel like I'm not there in life. That door is not gonna be open. As much as I may try, like, that door in life just isn't there yet. And that's okay, because then that means I get to build myself more till that door is opened. And then my friends were agreeing with me. So then I go back to my dorm, and life shows me how dumb I am and how wrong and right I am. And I go and I check my phone, and I get a message. I'm like, really? That kind of like discredits the whole thing I was talking about at that very same dinner. So it's like, I feel in a weird way life went, yeah, you're right. In some sense, you can't open doors that are just not meant to be opened. But that's definitely not a door that is closed right now. And I'm like, I am weak. I am so weak. And I don't think it was a sign or anything, but it was definitely just hilarious how just I say one thing, and then a few moments later, I'm in my room, or a few hours later, I'm in my room, and it's just like, yeah, that's not even true. You're wrong, dude. I'm like, okay, Well, it is like that. That's part of life. It's finding new things out and then going from there. I was listening to YouTube, and I'm at college, so I was about to say school. No, university. So I'm at university, not even college now. University. So I'm here and listening to my teachers, reading books, YouTube, podcasts, and I just listen to these guys, and maybe I'm not dumb, but that's still up for debate. But I am kind of bright in some way, but I don't have wisdom, and that's for sure 100% true. And I want that. Last time I checked, I heard wisdom's pretty nice to have, and I'm trying to get some of that. I'm trying to be wise. And I'm not saying that there's like a lot of wise people out here, but I feel when you see one and you know it, you're like, wow, that's you made it, like in whatever way you are wise, not just in life, but I think wisdom does encompass like life knowledge, but especially in your own field, or well, I guess wise in life in general. It's that person, you see them, and it's almost unsaid, unspoken. It's like, okay, cool, this person seems to be navigating their lives in the world pretty well, and I'd like to do that. And me just looking at them, and then I reflect on what I do, I'm sitting here going, well, I'm not really doing all that now, am I? And I want that. And it's okay, because if it was easy, if life was easy, then we'd all just breeze through it. But it'd probably have less meaning that way, Like, it's just the way it is. And that'd be boring. I don't want to just, I just level up 3 times like in a video game. Like, imagine it was like you get sneak 1, sneak 2, sneak 5, sneak 10, and then now like you can just walk past people, they won't even notice you. It's like, no, you need to build your skills up, and this life we have, it's difficult. It really is, but that's the joy that I'm trying to learn to have, It's not really about the destination, and it's about the journey. And the more I live every day, or at least every day that I wake up, better said, I can recognize that, and it is fun, And I had to tell myself, like, let's be real for 3 seconds, okay? I am not very smart. I'm like a little bright, but I'm also not definitely not the most intelligent person walking around. But I'm gonna use that to my credit when I can. And when it happens to be my detriment, like, that's okay, And it's weird, because while reflecting it, you gotta see where you are in your life. At least this is what I'm doing. I'm looking at where I am. Junior in college, family's helping them. I'm trying every day to be better than I was the last day. And I feel like I've been crawling in my life when it comes to just what I've been doing, looking around. And now I feel like I'm starting to walk a little bit in life, like toddler style. I'm like, okay, like, this is how you balance. Balance is like responsibilities: eat, sleep, work out, mental health. Just, that's the baseline that you have to get through in college, right? And then walking is like, oh, gonna try a new hobby, gonna try to meet people, gonna try things that are out of my comfort zone, but when I do them, make me happy. So that's where I'm at right now. But also, what I'm figuring out is I'm not going to be able to find any direction. I'm not going to be able to find where I want to go if I don't start walking, And another lesson I learned is, if I want big things in life for me, I'm going to have to practice small things, If I see myself going in a certain direction in my life, that's fine, and that may or may not be the goal or place I'm headed, but I need to prepare for that in some way or another. I can't just expect me to be golden and just whenever the big things confront me, I'm gonna be, just cool as a cucumber chilling, and I already know what to do. Like it's gonna hit you like a train either way, so you're gonna want to be prepared for that, and then hopefully, at least what I believe is, if you do a bunch of small stuff, like eventually like bigger things are gonna hit you, and the more you can take, the braver you get, the more responsible you get, the more you're gonna be able to accomplish in life. But obviously you're not gonna be able to accomplish much, and life might not even give you those things that you want to accomplish if you're not even trying for the small stuff, And Jordan Peterson has a great thing about, like, you gotta recognize where you are and how smallest of a step you have to take to go in life. If you want to go do that big thing, you have to take this really small step, and it's embarrassing, and it's kind of where I am now, where I had to humble myself. And I may be wrong in saying that I'm dumb, though I'm not 100% sold on that in certain things that I do, but I do think that it's good for me to recognize that I may think of myself highly, and that's fine, and that's actually good in many ways, but I need to be realistic and saying I'm probably not the most creative person. I'm not as prestigious as I think I am just because I'm existing, and that's okay, because I'm given the opportunity right now to go and do out things that I can find out that I like, and then do those things that I do like, and that's like a blessing within itself, But yeah, I don't know, just like a weird realization of I had to humble myself, I had to reflect over the weekend, and I'm pretty happy where I am, And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned something about yourselves or thought of something different today, and thank you so much for listening. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.